Hey guys, welcome to our Saturday night thrift haul. We go live every Saturday night at 8:30 Mountain Time, and we show you the junk that we've been thrifting. We tell you what we paid for it, what we're going to sell it for, and it's a live haul. So if you want to shop along, Caitlin's on here dropping links, or if you just go to JamiRayVintage.com, click Saturday thrift haul, everything is listed, and we are going to get started.
You know, I don't think I'll ever stop feeling silly about the junk that we sell, because a lot of it, I mean, we find it all over the place, all throughout the week. And every time Jami says that in the intro, I like think of all the places we found stuff this week, primarily the thrift store, but it's summer. So there's stuff on the side of the road and trash days are happening. And we also get yard sale stuff.
We actually have a few boxes that people have shipped to us and stuff
at
the shop. So next week we'll have that included in our thrift haul.
All right, let's show you some stuff.
No hat on, Zeb. You're shining on people.
I don't even care. All of my hats are so crusty and like there's like an inch of paint dust on them, or they're sweat through like 80,000 times. They all need a bath. So I don't have one tonight.
So it's gonna be Mr. Clean tonight.
I was looking for them. I got like 6 hats, right? And they're all gross.
And my hair is like wet because I just got out of the pool, and I'm wearing Zeb's sweatpants or sweat shorts. So we're awesome today.
All right.
Let's get started and show them what we bought.
So what did you call this? A glass?
It's a atrium lantern, because you could like put a big old candle in it. You could put a plant in it. It's all metal and with glass, and then it's got like this metal handle on top.
The top is open. There's no glass in here. But it was $4. Oh, we didn't get this. This is the one thing we didn't get priced, I think.
Does it not stay on there?
Well, here it is. It's over in the corner. $29.95. We got it for $4, selling it for $29.95.
$29.95. Caitlin said that's the first thing she noticed. She's like, I'm used to him without, because Zeb doesn't wear a hat usually unless he's on camera or if he's outside.
If I'm outside, I wear, I try to keep it just gets hot. I get sunburned super bad.
But he just showered, so it's like super shiny because he shaved it.
Yeah.
All right. So next is this lamp. So cute. It actually did have fringe on it that was not cute. It was like beaded fringe, and I cut it off.
Did this have a friend? It says $8 each.
No, it was $8 for that.
So fringeless, it's going to be $24.95
with the shade.
Doesn't need painted. We don't usually ship them with the shade. It's got this great little finial topper.
But that one, they're going to get the shade.
Yeah, shade's coming.
So super, super cute.
It's a good floral.
All right. Yeah, $4. That was a find for that atrium. I was pretty excited. We have a lot of things today. They're like metal, a lot of different metals. We have wood and stoneware are like our makeup tonight, I think, of most of the things that we have. All right, let's do this so I can get my cup out of it. I never passed Pampered Chef. I bought this really cool like rectangle baker. The price isn't on it. I think it was like
it's on the bottom.
No, like the price of what we paid.
Oh, that's because it didn't have a price. They gave it to me for $1.50.
$1.50. I would have paid up to $4 for it, and I'm selling it for $18.95. I always buy Pampered Chef because these usually sell for like $40 or $50 new, and it never ever makes it to the store because it always sells so fast online.
How's my mic? Usually when I wear it on my shirt, it gets all scratchy on my neck and makes a lot of bad noises. I'm trying not to be wiggly tonight.
No wiggle. Nope. All right, let's see what people are buying. Deanna bought this clock. This is the next thing I was going to show.
Oh, that clock is good.
Super cute clock. I love the pedestal. I love that it's got like a little knob. Originally, it came from Hobby Lobby, and they did an okay job with the finish, but we're going to paint it and make it look cooler. It was $5, and we're selling it for $32.95.
This is one of the better examples of pressed tin. I like it a lot.
It's cute, huh?
Yeah.
It's a really great base. It just needs a better paint job.
These hands on the clock really need some love.
We will fix them.
They are all kinds of janky. I'll get that sorted out.
So that's already been purchased. Patricia bought this stool, if you want to show that next.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. I got to unbury it.
So if you guys are wanting to see the thrift haul, don't miss out. Oh, also, don't forget to download the Jami Ray Vintage app, because Caitlin sends a notification the second the thrift haul goes live. So that way you can have dibs on it. Hey, Les. Oh, Leslie wants the oversized basket, but you can't tell the size. Okay, while he's grabbing the stool, this is huge.
It's
so
big. A couple years ago, we could have hid Jack in there.
Yeah, it's like half of me, like ish, and it's got a big.
It's for like laundry, I think.
Laundry, or at the end of a bed,
Yeah,
or for blanket storage.
Put a couple blankets in there.
So this basket was.
It needs this tucked in. It's got a rogue reed.
A rogue reed. Where's the price on this, Seb?
It was on the top. You probably dropped it.
It was $8, and I don't know.
It was just. I think it's like 69 something.
$69.95, I think.
Yeah,
but it was
there it
$8.
is. It's by your foot.
Hold on. Yes, $69.95, and it was $8.
So these little stools, we can't keep them. They go like hotcakes anytime we find one. Doesn't matter the shape or the size. Little stools are popular.
This one's gonna get painted though.
This one was $5. Not sure the make of it as far as like what kind of wood, but it's sturdy. It's a harder wood.
To be oak?
Maybe maple. I'm leaning maple.
If I had to guess, it would be maple.
We are selling it for $32.95. Yes.
Sorry guys, I spent so much time outside today in the garden that I am so dizzy. So if I seem a little off, that's why. This is gonna get painted. Probably have a cute stencil put on top. I'm actually excited about this one.
Oh my goodness, I'm saving you from your most dreaded
Scotch tape. Don't put Scotch tape on furniture because 90% of the time you can't see it. And we clean it and we paint it. And then when the paint's dry, you can see the little dreaded outline of the Scotch tape.
This is a good stool though. I like that it has the handle.
Yeah, and it's really sturdy.
Yeah.
That's a really good stool.
Let's see how sturdy it is.
Oh, Leslie got the box.
I have not stood on it. Oh, there we go. That's actually really steady and solid. No wobble on it at all. Testing the merchandise for you here.
All right, so let's do this picnic basket. This picnic basket is cool. It's like the traditional woven basket, and then it's got a hardwood top that's been planked. And then there's like these wooden dowels in here. You want to show? I'm guessing can you put a wine bottle?
No, that's for ketchup.
That's for ketchup. I was like, is it for wine?
That's for your
is
extra.
It for sparkling cider.
That's for your extra ketchup and mayo.
Yeah, if whatever you have is too tall, they got holes in the
Or
top.
If you got trash, you just drop it in there. Done, finished. Can we skip with this? I don't know.
I feel like I love the little why is there a little notch
Let's
there?
Let's see if the sides get all flappy. I don't think they will. It swings good.
The swing is excellent.
It's a little on the heavy side. Like I feel like I need two to balance.
But it's not flappy.
No
so
flaps.
The hinges are doing their job.
Yep.
And it's also got this little rounded edge here, so you can use that.
I like that that's not separate. It's part of these slats.
I know, it's just a good basket.
Oh, and the hinges are brass.
Mm-hmm.
The nails are brass.
It's a vintage picnic basket. It was $4, and we're selling for $46.95. I love this basket. Holes are for silverware. No, because it's like the silverware would fall over.
Big. They're big holes. Look at this.
You definitely could fit apple cider in there. Sorry, sparkling cider.
Like, look how big these are. It's for trash or extra ketchup.
Les says, I was so impressed with she was impressed with my gardening skills. Thank you. Zeb helped me put it in, but that garden has now become my baby.
She's like,
because he's been busy on the inside of the church, so
she's really fussing over it. She's like, the weeds just keep coming up. I'm like, they're gonna do that all summer.
Yeah.
I like to let the weeds get about yay big.
I pull them,
and then I pull them.
Tiny.
Jamie's like getting them when they're like this. She's like, there's a weed.
Because it takes nutrients out of the soil that's for my plants.
You're miracle growing those things.
Don't say miracle grow. There's people in here that'll think that's the devil because it's not organic.
Whatever.
So if you were going to comment that, we already know. But yes, I put Miracle Grow on it.
And it's taken off like crazy in like a week. The beans are like taller than their poles.
We've only used it twice, but we did put soil amendment on the top, like the organic mulch stuff. And that's helped. And pulling the weeds helps because a lot of the plants were covered in weeds. And I pulled all the weeds and then they grew because I had space.
All right.
Careful with this. Careful. It is definitely weapon grade.
Jami may or may not have swatted my bum
First of all,
with
you
this,
told
and
me,
I was like, "Ooh, that stung more than I thought it was going to."
Zeb's like, he bent over to tease me, and he's like, "Are you gonna spank me with that?" And so I went, and I barely tapped him.
So this is
it's
how
got some serious.
it's got some weight to it. This is how hard Jami thought she whacked me.
It was like that.
This is how she actually did it.
He is lying. It is not. Afterwards, I like tapped my bum with it pretty soft, and I was like, "Ooh, that does sting." So
It's got some
it's
good
a
pop.
cutting board, but it also has some good pop. So be careful. Definitely weapon grade. Tell them what this used to be.
So if you don't know the story behind this, if you have not watched Friday's video, we did some thrifting, but I also showed you, I was looking specifically for wood that I can use to repurpose into cutting boards. And there was a sign for $2, and we made this out of it, and we're selling it for $28.95. It's been oiled with hemp oil, so it's food safe. And I sanded everything off of it, so we basically got a clean slate. But Jami wants it a little darker, which, you know, that's fine. So we're going to use some food safe milk paint and put it on here,
But
even though it's already,
I'm going to make it look like
yeah,
a stain.
even though it's already oiled, we can still make a stain out of more hemp oil. Add the paint to the hemp oil, and we'll show you how to do that coming up after we show you the rest of this stuff.
Kai says, "Where's Judge Judy?" Like, because I'm abused. I was just teasing him. It had more than I thought that it did.
Well, I surprised her because I usually don't make any noise when things sting a little. And I was like, very loudly, I was like, "Ow!" And it shocked her a little.
Oh my gosh. Oh, super chat from Denise. Sorry I missed that. Thank you. Maybe a hole in the handle for the cutting board. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had planned on
drill a hole in it.
I had planned on drilling a hole in there, and I keep forgetting.
Yeah, we'll drill a hole before we ship that. Okay. Let's get the milk glass bowl because that sold. Christy bought this. So this does have damage on the bottom. I took a picture of it, but this is Hamilton Beach. It would have sat originally on a mixer with a little mixer thing, you plug it in, but I just love the look of it. I would just put some apples in it or strawberries and keep it on my counter.
It's probably a little big or a little small for apples. I would say strawberries.
Les says drill holes in it for the sting. It doesn't need any more sting. Like that paddle is legit. All right.
Like if you got kids and you're like, you want a papow, that one will get you.
If you haven't seen the Listen Linda video, then you don't know what papow is. You got to look up Listen Linda on YouTube.
All right. Did you tell them how much? No.
We paid $1 and we sold it for $6.95.
Yep. And
to Christy.
This is not sharp where it's broken on the bottom here, but totally usable. It doesn't even rock. It's solid.
So this is stamped 22 on the back. I don't know why. It's
22C over on the side.
It's tarnished silver.
I'm not sure exactly what it's for. It locks. We don't have the key.
It's a silver box. Holly bought it. It's got a handle. I don't know. I just loved it, and so I bought it. How much did I pay for that?
$2. We sold it for $13.95. Stuff is selling before we even show it. So just, fair warning. If you have the app, like Jami said earlier, or if you want to get a hold of some of this stuff, because we do look pretty hard at several thrift stores every week to find what we've got here. It's definitely an art form. Jami is the best at it, and then
you're the best.
And then I sometimes do okay.
You do great. Show them what you found.
There's some more tape on here.
Show them the giant urn.
I'm finding all the tape
Leslie did
tonight.
get the giant oversized linen basket. Leslie, what are you going to put in that basket? You want to show them your urn, Zeb?
Yes, I will.
And then this really is what I was going to show next, and Leah bought it, so we'll do that after your urn.
The urn is going to get painted, and it's going to get these weird geometric handles zipped off of it because they're not easy to grab. They hurt your hands if you grab those. So I don't know why they're on there. I'm going to show you the side view because it's like...
It's a really cool urn with a lid.
It's like a missile.
Read the message with a chat. All right, let me see if I can find it, Denise. I missed it. I just saw your name on the top. We paid $25 for that. Oh, Denise says, if you want fantastic advice growing your business, join Jami and Zeb's business coaching. Love you guys.
Thank you, Denise.
Thanks, Denise.
Denise has been doing lots and
She's
lots
the
of
bomb.
short
I
form
learned stuff
content.
from her. I'm like, am I coaching Denise or is she coaching me? I don't know.
So this is going to get a cool paint job. It's got this weird rust on it.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's you know, it's overdone. It could have been good, but it's overdone. We are selling it for $189.95. The whole thing's going to get the salt wash and probably some drippy. I'm probably going to do my own style.
Well, we have to
drippy
finish
on
the
there.
urn from last week, so we'll do them together.
But look, I think we can
On
get these off of
Tuesday,
here.
we'll have a video of all our thrift flips because we have 2 weeks worth because we were gone this last week for Trek. Which those of you that don't know, we went with the youth of our church and dressed up like pioneers. Did you put a hole in that?
Yeah, but it was going to happen anyway. I'll fill it.
Okay. We dressed up like pioneers and pushed hand carts in Wyoming for 4 days. Actually 2 days. We got there, we did it for 2 days, we came home. And so we didn't get to paint last week. So next week, watch for a video of thrift flips and also watch the grip. It already looks so much better.
I know.
So much better. Thank you. Caitlin dropped a link. If you are interested in business coaching, she dropped a link for that in comments. Leslie says she's going to use that big basket for IOD storage. That's smart.
Oh, that'll be awesome for IOD storage.
Yeah.
All right, so I will fix this. That'll be pretty easy with some Bondo. And you won't even know after we painted it.
It'll be bomb.
But look how much better that looks without
so much
these
better.
weird handles.
Those can go straight
Now I
in the
kind of want to do
garbage.
something with these. It's like a fleur-de-lis on the top.
Zeb.
I don't think I can get those off as easy. I'll have to get the grinder.
All right, while you're doing that, this was $2. We sold it for $19.95. It's got chickens on it. I think it'd be perfect for paintbrush storage or colored pencil storage or pen storage, and it spins. And it has a finial. So this already sold. Anything for storage, I always love to buy. Oh, Odelia said a mouse got in her tent. That did happen. It did happen.
It was very traumatic.
It was very traumatic for Liz.
She told me like I should be like excited.
Zeb, can you grab me that bird over there?
I think she was hoping for like a, oh no, what should we do reaction.
You just ran into my hand. Don't bite it. The bird thing over there.
Oh, that bird thing.
Yeah, Yumiko bought both, so I thought I'd show both. This, I actually have one. So Yumiko, we can be twins. It originally came with cookies. Unfortunately, it does not come with cookies anymore.
Where is yours?
It's in my cupboard over there.
Oh, yep. There it is.
And it's like a cookie jar. And it was $4 and we sold it for $16.95. And then there's this is like a little crock. And it has this little punch tin copper.
I'm going to show them close on that so they can see it.
And I think it was $2 and I sold it for $13.95. So this is what Yumiko bought. I'll show those. I really like copper.
So I think you can see this one pretty good. Yep. But this one, it's got all this detail here. Come on, there we are. Look at that. And this is the sole purpose of this is to hold this. I think you pull that out and you serve it like that.
Isn't it cute?
I don't know that you pop that in the oven.
I'm glad Yumiko got it. It's getting a good home.
Yeah, it's cool.
Zeb and I slept. We have a Jeep Wagoneer. It's like a big SUV. Zeb and I slept in that.
It's like the size of a Tahoe.
I think it's a little bigger than a Tahoe, but smaller than a Suburban.
I don't feel like it's exactly the same size as a Tahoe.
No, there's more room behind the third row than the Tahoe.
Maybe.
Okay, so this was
$1.50.
It's a really cool nativity, kind of vintage, great paint job. Not going to paint it, and we're selling it for $16.95. We're collecting nativities.
You're not going to make this copper?
No, I like it the way that it is.
This is a good one. I haven't seen this one. It does need magic eraser on the back. Some small child looks like they've crayoned it.
It's all right. I will clean it off.
Provincial mold from 82. It's a good year.
That's the year I was born. Is that why you said that?
Yeah.
So funny thing about Jesus, I found him at one thrift store and then I went to another thrift store and I found the exact same Jesus, just a little different glazing. This one's shinier. And it's got
the glaze on this one's also thicker. It takes
two
a little
little
bit
kids.
Of the
This one looks like it could be a Pioneer maybe. She's got a little thing scarf over her head and it has a sheep on the side, which is my personal favorite. And we're gonna paint them. So they were this was $3.
Camille did this one.
Camille did that one and it was $2. Again, same day, two separate thrift stores, same statue. And I'm going to paint them, and they'll be $22.95 each.
You painting both?
Mhm.
That's a tall ask on this one. What paint are you using?
So this one, I probably do both the same. I think weathered wood and then a white wax.
They do. I guess they do have a couple little chips.
Yeah, they need to be painted.
They're super shiny. So
Darlene loves the wine basket.
I have full faith, though, that the paint
That I can do it.
Yeah.
Don't doubt me. All right, next we found 5 sets of these. We're selling them by the pair. I believe I paid $3, maybe $4. I think $3.
I'll be right back.
Oh, where are you going?
Just to get a tool to get that thing out.
I think, anyways, I already told you that. I paid $3 or $4. I can't remember. I'd have to look at the bag. And we're going to sell them for $19.95 for the pair. But we're going to take out, these are like for the ends of curtain rods. We're going to take out these screws, and then I'm going to paint them so they can be like shelf sitters. And we have 5 sets of them, and each set will be $19.95 painted. So I always like it when I can find duplicates, because then it's easier to list, because that's the one thing about thrift haul is I have to do a listing for each individual item. So anytime I can find multiples of something while I'm thrifting, like the Jesus statues or these finials, it just means less time listing each individual item because I have multiple of the same, if that makes sense.
So these are dowel screws. And I'm going to pop these out of here because Jami just wants them to be decorative.
Elaine found the same statue at the DI in Houston for $2.
Nice.
It must have been like
How is the Houston DI? It's been open, what, about a year now?
Mm-hmm.
They should keep it pretty well stocked with a lot of the similar things, because they get so much as far as donations go. There's usually every Saturday, there's like a line of vehicles donating that never ends all day long. Yeah. And they got to get rid of stuff. So they ship it to all the DIs, all the things that they know sell pretty well. So you guys should actually have similar things that we have here.
Is that unscrewing?
You know it is.
I thought that you might have to zip it off with your...
No, this is just...
What's that tool called that you zip things off with?
My angle grinder?
Your angle grinder, that's the thing. Well, the cool thing is if we just unscrew it, then we can actually ship the screws with it. So if they want to use it as a finial, they can. Because could you screw that back in?
Maybe. It was in there pretty solid.
Okay, we're going to not say that then. We're just going to throw them away because I don't want somebody to think they can and then it won't do it.
Yeah, you would have to probably like construction.
Elaine says it's good. Zeb, you are really losing weight. Congrats. I don't know if it's like congrats in order, but you're feeling better since your thyroid's gotten leveled out. You didn't mention anything about the 3.5 pounds I've lost.
So when I went into the doctor, I was at 250. Maybe more. We don't know. I took everything out of my pocket.
He stopped weighing himself at a certain point.
And I'm down to 229. So what's it been, 6 weeks now?
That's a good question. 144 Decor says, do they restrict customers to LDS people?
No.
So it's not like the commissary where you have to be in the military to shop there. It's just a church thrift store, kind of like a Catholic thrift store or a Protestant thrift store. It's just owned by our church. Anybody and everybody can shop there.
And they use all of that money for like humanitarian aid, job rehabilitation, job placement.
For families in need.
They do a lot of donating of the actual goods. Like if you need a couch and you're like, hey, I need a couch. I don't know if people know this, but like you don't even have to be a member of the church. You can go to your bishop because he's over an area. So if there's an LDS church by you, can go to your bishop and be like, hey, we're really struggling. I need a couch. You think we could get one from the DI? And he'll get his people shopping for you.
I'm not sure exactly how that works. So
it's probably a little more complicated than that, but I've seen it work.
Yeah. Because they help people.
When I was a missionary in Connecticut, we had access to things like that.
Yeah. They don't just like, our church doesn't just donate stuff just to members of the church. Like a lot of other humanitarian goes to anybody in need. I think
now all the bishops are like, Zeb, what did you just do to me? I was busy before and now.
Now I'm handing out couches. So this is a little brass box from India and it has the teeny tiniest, Odelia's going to see this and want it, elephant on top and it's embossed. It was $3 and we're selling it for $10.95. Les says, if I send somebody to her house in Pennsylvania, I can have her copper things, including all her antique copper. Les, maybe the next time. I actually have been to Pennsylvania. I do have a cousin that lives there. So maybe I'll make it back to Pennsylvania. But I will remember that.
This elephant has the longest trunk ever.
Elaine says that's exactly why I go there, because of the work the Mormon church does. But Elaine is Catholic. Awesome. I love me a good Catholic thrift store too. All right, so Zeb's going to give you a close-up. Isn't that cool? The detail on it is really fun.
Let's see how close we can get. Oh, we can zoom in real close. Look at that elephant. He's so tiny, like smaller than my thumb.
It's like a little baby one. Good night, Tina. Essentially, Kimberly says the St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores do the same thing. Yeah, isn't there a St. Vincent de Paul thrift store in Midway? I swear I've been there before. All right, let's talk about this big ceiling tin tile situation. So it was how much? $8?
Yes.
But we're gonna
which
split
was
it up.
a little on the high end for us.
We're gonna do the medallion and paint it.
Well, it fell apart and broke as I put it in the cart. This fell off. The glue was no longer holding, so we're gonna use the heat gun, melt this glue off. We're gonna do something with the IOD stuff. We haven't even mentioned that there's a sale
there's an
going.
IOD sale.
A big sale. I've never seen a sale like this ever. As long as
buy
we've
one
been
get
selling
one free, which is essentially half off of select items. So to know what's on sale, you have to go to the sale collection. So if you go to our main menu, it says sale. All of the items are there. They're buy one get one free at JamiRayVintage.com until I believe the 7th.
Yes, I think that's right.
And Caitlin will drop the link here, so don't miss that. But we're going to be using IOD on this. We're going to paint it, do a wash, and probably do like a transfer or a mold or something in the middle, just like we did those ceiling tins the other day. And then we're going to take this medallion and we're going to paint this and sell it for $18.95. So we'll have 2 items instead of just one. We were thinking about putting it back, but I actually like it out because I just feel like this is really heavy in the middle.
And then we can do something cool with the IOD.
So we do something fun in the middle. But don't miss out on that sale. If you have questions, email info@JamiRayVintage.com. And we will try and do some fun IOD products on Tuesday when we do our thrift flip video. Because
so Tuesday will be the
stuff.
5th, so you'll have 2 days after that.
Yeah, if you wait till then. It is while supplies last, so just keep that in mind. Thank you, Caitlin. She just dropped that link for the BOGO IOD sale. Okay.
All right, that's going to have to get heated up. It's not going to peel off.
I'm just, hold on. Kai, what are your plans for display tables and cabinets at the church? I don't know. I have a board. I want to do like a big mercantile type one, like you would have seen in like a general store. We have one big wall, but other than that, I haven't really thought about it. I got to get in there and
what
start
kind of display? What?
Things. Like what kind of displays are we going to make?
So I haven't even ran it by you. I think I'm going to make the paint display. I saw a display at the candy store in Disneyland, and it was really ornate, like beadboard and trim and everything built in up against the wall. And then it just had shelves and shelves and shelves. And about every 4 feet, there was a pop out, and there were like rounded shelves for like featured items. And I think I'm going to do that like probably about 6 feet tall across the back wall on the stage. We've got a big wall that's uninterrupted without any windows. And I think we can fit a lot of stuff up there.
That's where we're going to put all the DIY supplies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll do that for that start. That's probably going to be the first one I build, because that's like the most important stuff, the DIY paint.
Grambo, not all of the stockists are participating, and it might be a different discount depending on which stockist. So there's a lot of things on sale. So some stockists probably may not be including all of them because it just was a lot to purchase. So it depends on the volume they do.
So this is 1.5 quarts, made in the USA, glass bake, GLAS1S bake. And look at this. It's very
swoopy.
No, it reminds me of Art Deco
yeah.
style. It's like the cars with all the fins on them.
Oh, can you fix the?
Yeah.
So it's mix and match, Naomi. It's just which it can be.
You could get 2 of the same thing.
It can be the same. It can be different. It just has to be in the sale collection, and the free item is the lesser of 2 items. And you can do it multiple times. So like you can buy 6 items and you get 3 items free, if that makes sense. Thanks for signing up for business coaching, Vintage Peacock. All right, so I paid $2 for this glass bake dish. It's like a loaf pan, and I'm selling for $12.95.
I'm finding more tape. It's my night of the tape.
The night of the tape. It's a Friggy. Leslie, that's exactly what it is. All right. We are moving along here. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going to use this one. This says Easter on it, but it's like vinyl. And so I'm actually just going to peel off all the vinyl on this and sell it as as not a happy Easter. I mean, it's cute, but I feel like it's more useful without that on there.
Would it be easier if I just took like my straight
razor
edge,
blade?
like a razor
yeah, I'm
blade?
going to use a razor blade. But anyways, I just want to show you this just vinyl and it comes off. It's an apothecary jar. It was $2 and I'm selling it for $16.95. Picture it this way without the Easter on there. Patricia just signed up for business coaching. Woot woot. Business coaching is fun. So if you're in business coaching,
we don't promote it very much because the group is.
We try to keep it not too huge.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not.
But you know, if you join and it gets big, we'll figure it out.
Well, I'm not very good at promoting myself. Like I can promote products. I can promote the things that I'm selling, but to promote me, because that's what business coaching is, it's our information. Just not very good at that.
We talk about pretty much everything under the sun and pertaining to the back end of our business.
We go live every Tuesday at 1:30, except for once a quarter, we take a week off and we go live with different topics. So it's really fun.
I want to show you guys this up close too, because I'm not sure what it is. It's like
hold
wood
on
carved.
Grambo, you do get the sale price at checkout. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
So this is like turned wood inside here. It probably had a lid. We did not get it with a lid. And then I'm guessing that's French.
Yes, but it's from Costa. Oh, it's from Buenos Aires. I looked up the name. That name is from Buenos Aires.
Okay, so
I'm guessing it's like a souvenir, but it's pewter on the outside and hand-turned wood on the inside, and it's super cute. It's $9.95 and we paid 75 cents. It says $75, but that was a typo.
It said $75. We're like, does this mean 75 cents? And the lady's like, I'm not even going to ask the manager. Yes, 75 cents. But we're selling it for $9.95. It's cool.
Yeah, I thought it was really cute. It'd be cute with flowers in it. I'm just gonna sit here and pick off this vinyl because it's
okay. I'm gonna show the
pigs. The piggies.
This little pig went to market. This little pig stayed home. This little pig had roast beef, and this little pig had none. And this little pig cried wee 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 all the way home.
And they're just really cute bookends. And they were how much for the set? I think $2.
$2.
And we're selling them painted for how much?
Hard to say. $24.95.
$24.95.
If you love pigs.
The vintage peacock. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I want to forget. It's Tuesday at 1:30 Mountain Time is when we go live. Every Tuesday. All right.
We used to switch times and it was too much. Like people were missing because they're like, oh, I forgot we switched times.
Yep. All right, let's see. Those piggy bookends are adorable. Aren't they cute? I think they'll be cuter painted. I'm not a fan of the
Here, I'll show you close. I was walking away to put them up, but they're very detailed.
There they are. Look how cute.
And then
Les says she loves my hair. It's very long. It's because I haven't cut it in forever. And I'm fresh out of the pool and the shower. So it's still a little wet. Barbara Jean, you're awake. Barbara Jean, bracelet lady. She makes cute bracelets. We've got a few of hers. All right. We have, there goes Odelia. She's off to go watch fireworks with Cooper.
Oh.
All right.
Well, you can blow them off a couple days before the 4th of July and a couple days after here in Utah.
I don't know where they're going. She just said he invited her to go. So, all right. So this actually came from Thanksgiving.
I actually really like Cooper.
We do like
I've never had a, hey, you want to see all of my scary things conversation with him.
Do you want to, what scary thing conversation? Oh,
I can't say it on YouTube because.
Oh, a collection that might be scary. Got it. So this originally came from the Thanksgiving Point Emporium, and they were selling for $25.
Wow. It is a very good piece.
It is. It's a number 4 apothecary jar, and we paid $1, and we're selling it for $13.95.
Cody escaped. The boys are supposed to keep him because Cody can't control himself.
Okay, don't trip on the cords.
All right, this You know, I love a good hermetic jar. This is a tiny little one. I'm surprised Jami picked it up. She's been boycotting hermetic jars because we had a bunch of them.
That one's old. That's why.
Oh, it's
actually old.
Oh, Wheaton.
Look how thick the bottom is on it.
Wheaton, USA. And yes, it is very thick.
It's nice, thick glass. The Piggy bookends would look cute holding cookbooks. That would be cute.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So that was how much? $1.75?
Yep.
How much was it? You said yeah.
It was $1. We're selling it for $8.95. I'm just, you know, looking at it, enjoying, you know, the craftsmanship of this old USA made jar.
All right. So next we have. I'm just still picking.
Did you show them this
words.
yet?
No.
What about this?
This
stuff
is a
here?
tea. No, we haven't sold them any of that. This is a tea kettle. It was $1.50 and we're selling for $24.95. Somebody decoupaged these flowers on it and they didn't do a good job. So I'm gonna have to sand the flowers smooth and I'm gonna repaint it. And I'm gonna put a knob on the top and it's gonna be super cute. And probably an IOD transfer because I think that would be cute on this. All right. You can show them all that while I just sit over here and finish picking off the. I'm almost done.
So this is a little urn. It is dished
it's not
out.
An urn, it's a crock.
Urn, crock. They're like the same shape, and you can do this. This one probably did have a lid. It's dished out like it did. This is probably custom made. It reminds me of something. I've got a friend that's a master potter. He does all sorts of stuff like this.
It has a bubble inside of it.
Pictures and everything. And
like,
it's got the maker's mark right here. It's definitely probably a one of a kind. Probably that's
definitely is. But look inside. It's got a weird bubble inside.
Yeah, it looks like a piece of clay got down in there. The glazing is really good on it though. Anyway, Jami got it for $2. We're selling it for $19.95. It's one of a kind piece here. The maker's mark is cool too. It's just a square.
Zeb's really into. We really want to do pottery, so you can tell he's like super into that.
Yeah,
it's on our list of things that we're gonna do.
This is, I want to say cement, but it feels like plaster.
I put that it was cement.
Actually, you're right. It is cement. You can see it down here on the bottom.
So we're gonna put an IOD mold on that and paint it. How much did I pay for that one?
Difficult to tell you that right now.
Elaine says definitely, probably.
Putting it on a shirt.
We're both tired. Zeb worked, although, you know, oddly enough today.
I was inside and
Zeb worked in the air conditioning and I worked in the hot
on.
sun all day. Usually it's the opposite.
That's because you can't let those weeds go. You gotta let them get big and you just go in there quick.
I didn't just weed the garden. I also put a bunch of like amended soil in there. I transplanted a bunch of stuff.
You did. It's looking really good. We had some holes and we had some stuff that was a little thick. So instead of just pulling it out, Jami was transplanting it and moving it around. This was 75 cents. We're selling it for $14.95. Can you believe that? 75 cents? New from the manufacturer, you're probably going to pay like 15 to 20, if not more.
We're going to make it look better though.
Yeah, we're going to do IOD molds on it.
Leslie said I used to throw pottery 40 years ago. Nice. We threw pottery one time, and ironically, I was better at it than Zeb, which like never happens.
I got too thin on my stuff. It kind of like sagged on the side. Actually, part of why mine didn't turn out is the glazing was bad.
Yeah, and they did the glazing.
They did the glazing part for us, and the
I'm
glazing
almost done,
wasn't
Zeb.
great. All right, this was $3. We're selling it for $18.95. I don't think Jami has intentions of painting this. Yeah, we are. Okay, Jami has definitely probably painting this
because it's not a good paint finish on there. It's kind of weird.
Okay, and this for sure is getting the salt wash treatment. This kind of glass mosaic.
1995 called and they want their
mica
candlestick
stuff.
back.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we are going to take it from like.
No.
Maybe. All right. We're going to paint this and make it look a little better. Like 1995. Came and went, and it wasn't the best year for design, so we're gonna make it look good.
It was $4, and I had a price on it, but I don't know. I don't know how much we're gonna sell for. Like,
look, it's done.
Oh, you did that?
Yep.
Do you remember how much you priced this?
What?
We didn't get a price on this.
$24.95.
$24.95.
Or $26.95. I don't know. I'll wait till Caitlin drops link.
One of the two.
Definitely, probably $24 or $26.95. All right, we already did that, so we need to.
We need to show this, and did you show?
No, I already showed this. I did not show this. I showed that. The vase and then these and the bird box
and
the books, and the
and we're almost
toolbox.
done. Yeah.
Okay, so like 5 more items, and then we'll get started painting.
Okay, why don't you actually show this, and I will start painting something. I think I want to salt wash this right here.
Oh, we can do the ghost thing. I've actually never seen Ghost all the way through.
She falls asleep every time. Every time. She's like, wow, this is really moving slow.
I work hard and I'm tired and I fall asleep. It happens. All right. Super chat from Sally Boneswell. Have a great 4th. We will. We're so excited. We picked up our fireworks today. We have a guy that buys them in bulk. And so we get a really good deal from him. So we're super excited. All right. So this is a hand-turned hardwood base. If we were to make something like this, we'd probably charge like $30 for it.
Or more. It'd probably take me like an hour and a half to turn that.
And the wood would be really expensive because it's hardwood. We paid $3 for this. It's really well made, and we're selling for $12.95.
I'm gonna go get a drop cloth.
Okay, this is a Kennedy toolbox. You can look them up. Vintage Kennedy are pretty desirable. It's got the signature on here for the Kennedy logo, and then if you open it up, it's got the original organizer in there. It's a little bit rusty, but that adds to the charm. It was $5, and I'm selling it for $44.95. Well, I cannot do this while I'm... There we go. Okay, and then we have these 2 books. If you watched our video from Friday, they're on there. They were $2 each. We're selling for $12.95 for the set. They're Reader's Digest, and they do have the Pegasus embossed on the front. You probably can't see it on camera, but they're in really good shape. And it's a really cool Lehigh purple and gray.
Hey, look at that. You know, I was naturally drawn to those. I'm like, I have to buy these books.
Yeah,
now
Lehigh
I know why.
purple. Now
I
you
didn't
know
even
why.
Put it together.
Okay, let's show them this box. They need your long arms for that.
I'm just going to bring it around close.
Okay, and then we'll do these, and then we're done.
Yep.
So I love anything hand carved, and I found this box. It's kind of Asian looking, but once it's painted, it'll just look a little bit more like ornate French style. And it was $4, and we're selling it for $28.95.
It's got good feet. It opens up. There's something weird inside. I have no idea what this is.
I don't know either. It's not part of it. I'll probably just toss it because it's not part of it.
No, it does. It's like a hinge or something.
Nancy, I thought I heard there was a statewide ban on fireworks in Utah. Nope. There are certain areas of Lehigh outside the like that are on the outskirts that you can't do it because they're close to like open fields. But we live in town, so totally legal.
A couple years ago, there
Zeb
was
is a rule follower.
A couple years ago, there was a fire up on Traverse that I think was
so
caused by fireworks.
Yeah, but they did it where you're not allowed to do it. That's why you're not allowed to do fireworks up there. We don't live up there.
Because it like backs up to the forest.
Yeah. But Zeb is a rule follower, so you never have to worry about that. Okay. These were 75 cents each. These are Fire King Peach Lusterware. It's actually, don't tell people this, but I'm not a huge fan of Pyrex. But the Peach Lusterware is, Zeb, it's too bright. You can't see how pretty it is. It's like peach opalescent. Can you put it up there? Let me back her down. Here, show them. I want them to see how awesome it is. This is actually my favorite. Like if I was going to collect vintage dishes, it would be Fire King Peach Lusterware. I prefer it over Pyrex any day of the week. It's just a really pretty look. These are little dessert dishes.
Oh, you get my dirty fingers up in there.
They were 75 cents each, and I'm selling for $14.95 for the set of 3.
They've got plaster caked on in my cuticles from repairing the arch.
Now we are ready to paint. So I think we showed everything.
I can't find any brushes.
You can't find. Why don't you come here and I'll use my mom eyes. I washed them, so I know they're in the drawers.
All right. Well, I need to get some salt wash mixing, so wait until I get what I'm going to do on there.
Okay. All right. Leslie says Peach Lusterware. Yep, it's my favorite. I actually don't collect it because you can only collect so many things, and I don't have any room in my kitchen. But if I was, it would be Peach Lusterware.
Jami collects Crocs.
I collect Crocs, and I have a lot. I'm actually going to sell some of my Crocs when we move into the shop.
Well, we only have 7 or 12 of them.
7 or 12. We probably have 12. Ooh, Dawn bought the little hermetic jar. I'm just seeing what everybody's purchased. Do you need me to go get those paintbrushes?
Yeah, if you want to go run look and see if you can find them. Oh, the kids used all the cups. Paper plate it is.
Oh, there were some cups still out there.
Yeah, it's outside. It's fine. Okay, so I've got some DIY white swan.
Dawn also got the crock.
And then I've got little
People
black
are-
dress.
People are checking into that IOD sale.
Well, we haven't been live since it's gone. We've just, if you were signed up for text notifications, you knew about it, or emails. But other than that,
Zip, I hate to.
that's
throw
the
you under
wrong
the bus.
side. I didn't even look in that
But
drawer.
it was in the drawer right next to it.
If you
You have to
Here's the
use your
thing.
mom eyes.
Here's the thing. My garage is in disarray. It is the worst it may have ever been right now because I just, I'm just dumping stuff and running. But I know where every single thing is in there
Well,
because I put it in the same spot every
no,
time.
he doesn't.
In the mess. Yes, I do.
I've been in your garage.
But I know where the stuff is. You don't know where anything is. Not in there, at least. All right. Salt wash. I'm making a gray. It's going to be the base of this. We might go farther than that. We might just leave it kind of grayish and white wax it and done.
The urn just got put on there. Maybe it wasn't there before. Caitlin, can you drop the link to the urn?
Oh, was it not on there?
Renee says Yuma is doing fireworks tonight. I don't know. I'm just wondering if she didn't drop it.
Okay, and then salt wash. 1-to-1 is a good mix. We usually get close to that. I don't measure. I'm all about eyeballing and just going with it. Measuring takes a lot of time and makes more mess. But if you're the exacting kind of person that measures everything, feel free.
If you like to do things the correct way.
If you want the best results, don't do like I'm doing, measure. So now I'm going to mix it all together on my plate here. I usually do this in something either, we don't have a cup right now that we use over and over again, but usually something that I can dispose of because it does stick really, really well to everything once you add the salt wash. The DIY paint's already going to stick really well on its own because it's clay-based.
Did you
Did I what?
take my glue squeezy bottle and put it in the garage?
No, it should be over there. I
Over
used
here
it.
somewhere.
I used it to repair the heads, and then we went on Pioneer Trek.
Okay, then it should be in here somewhere. Oh, it's right here.
So I've mentioned it before. The salt wash will not change the color or the tone or whatever you've got going on of your paint. Okay, this is definitely nice and thick. All right. If it was in a cup, it would have been easier to mix. I could have just and done. But we'll make do with the plate.
I'm going to put a cameo on
Let's
that
see, can you guys see what I'm doing here?
pot. Question is, where is my cameo mold?
So this is thick enough. This is standing pretty much straight up off of my brush here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be better. That's already better. It's already better. Totally hiding all of the weird mosaic, and it's kind of sharp. Like it's rough to touch it. And you can texture this however you want. I actually prefer just brushing it and getting big, thick brush strokes on there, almost like plaster. Like I'd smooth plaster with my hand. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, it's fireworks. I was like,
Oh, the dogs might start barking.
what is that noise?
You always know that something's going down when Rex is up and alert. He's really good at relaxing. We'll say that.
Relaxing is his best thing. Which cameo should I do?
He likes to play hard in the morning, and then he relaxes for like 12 to 18
Should
hours.
I do the lady with the flowers in her hair? That's what I was thinking.
For what? Oh yeah, that would be cool.
I'm using the cameo mold. I'm going to cornstarch it first because this has a lot of detail. If you don't cornstarch it, I am not responsible for the detail not coming out. So this is the cameo IOD mold. I'm going to use the air dry clay. Well, this is one of our more popular. Oh, this air dry clay did not get shut. I'm going to have to get new clay.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you what's on sale. We were leaving
The
out of
indigo
town.
inlay, the peony and chrysanthemum stamps.
And
I
I was
think.
trying to get everything ready over at the church to get out of town.
We will make sure before we do our video on Tuesday to look up everything that's on sale and incorporate as much of it as possible.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of stuff.
Will the fireworks scare the sheep? No.
Han and Chewie, they don't care. The thunderstorms, whatever. They're like, is there a snack involved with this?
Is somebody giving me a snack? It's 4th of July. People barbecuing. Where's the sheep snacks? They're pretty chill.
So I've been testing it with them, and they like eating out of my hand. It's basically impossible for them to bite me. They nibble with their lips, and they're thick, and then they pull that back into their mouth.
Well, I don't think they have top teeth.
They might not. I think they just have a palate. I haven't actually gone in there and looked to know. But we, I think we're going to have like little sheep treats up front for kiddos if they want to go feed the sheep.
All right. So always baggy up your clay so it doesn't get dried out. If you live in the UK, I have no idea what you use because I couldn't find this Ziploc bags. They're not super eco-friendly.
Well, they're an island, so they probably are like really concerned about like stuff getting in the ocean.
I always try to reuse mine as often as I can. But yeah, we were looking for Ziploc bags because we needed to put our customs forms in something and tape it onto the boxes to ship home. And I wound up getting like paper protector things with the zip tops because that's all I could find. All right, next I'm going to glue this on. How was Trek? Trek was really good.
It was fun. It was.
We videoed. We weren't in charge of any kids, which was great. We were just there to video. We weren't in charge of food. We weren't in charge of setting up. It was really weird because
we're usually in charge people.
Well, we're doers, right? And then when we offered to
I
help
did help
people,
out quite a bit, but mostly it was already covered.
They didn't need us really. So that was fun. Like we actually left one night to get supplies for the medical tent. That's like, I want a steak dinner. So we went into town. We went into town to get medical supplies, and we accidentally stopped to get a steak dinner.
You know, I had to check out the steaks in Wyoming. All right.
And how were they?
It was excellent.
What the heck? Why did that happen? All right, we're gonna try that again.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't know.
So I think I portioned this out just about perfect because it's on the thicker side of the mix, which is probably the right amount because it's usually pretty thick when you 1-to-1 it. It's getting really good one coat coverage on here. I'll bring this close in a minute so you can see the plaster texture I'm talking about. It. Some of the detail is going to go away a little bit, but we completely got rid of all of that weirdness going on in the middle. And now that I know that this works really well on that, I'm going to find, because I see candlesticks like this quite often. Let's
try that again.
And lamps sometimes, and I'm like, no, I don't want to have to fix that. But I got this one with the intent to try it. The price was right, so.
The price was right.
I'm going to experiment here, but it's not even an experiment. It's 100% success.
You're so humble.
It's not me, it's the product. I mean,
you are the product user.
Yeah, but I dare say anyone could slap paint with the salt wash like I'm doing on here and get similar results.
That is true. But you are correct. All right, so I'm just.
Someone accused us earlier on Facebook of stealing from the poor. It was on a thrift flip for profit video. And I usually would just be like, ignore it, whatever. But I was like, how am I stealing from the poor?
We shop at thrift
stores. They
stores.
have the same opportunity to buy these same things. And our thrift stores up here get so many donations that a lot of times they're shipping them out of state or they have to get rid of them because they just have too much stuff. And when I say get rid of them, like they got to take it to the dump.
Yeah.
Like if it's slightly broken or whatever, they're just throwing massive amounts of stuff away. If people aren't buying that,
oops, I got glue.
It also affects how much humanitarian effort they can do if no one's there shopping, right?
So I'm going to let that dry.
Anyway, so I asked them a couple questions. They haven't responded back. I was just like, she called us criminals.
She said that it was criminal.
Yeah. So I was like, how so? Break this down for me, please.
Query. I'm gonna get the extra glue off of here.
Like, is it because I found such sweet deals and you're grumpy about it because you did not find these deals?
It's criminal to get a good deal.
I think so.
You've broken the law of discounting. All right, do you need a heat gun?
Yeah, I do, so that I can show them up close.
All right, I just need to get a little bit of crust on my clay, and then you.
How much time do we have? I don't even know. I just been over here having story time.
We got 4 minutes. Look, I got one for you, one for me.
Thank you.
It's 4:30 in England. What the heck, Allison? You're up early Sunday morning. Or up late, however.
Yeah, I think England is 7 hours ahead of us.
Nancy says, definitely, probably jealous.
Right?
Yep, they spend thousands of dollars to recycle and get rid of stuff that doesn't sell. So the more they can sell to people, the better. And then they take that money and they use it for charity. So it's good.
Yeah, I didn't feel bad at all. I was just like, I just don't think they know. I don't think they know how thrift stores actually work.
I'm guessing they think because poor people shop at thrift stores and then there's less stuff.
Does
for
that
them to
make
buy.
me a
But
poor
I'm
person? Like, why are
here's
we
the
putting
thing,
people in a box that shop at thrift stores?
We're not generally buying necessities, right? So it's not like somebody, you know what I mean? It's just different. But anyways.
I did get some shirts and some pants so that I could get my Pioneer on at Trek, even though my shirt was a little fancy. It was like a $8 shirt that was like a high-end. It was like a high-end brand.
This is a
I don't
good
even
one.
remember what.
Blackberry said, poor people don't need junk. They need a well-paying job and a helping hand, which is exactly what DI does.
Yeah.
They hire people and give them work skills, and they also help out people in need. So,
I mean, they got people back there learning how to use forklifts. You better mix that.
Yeah.
In the backside and do inventory, and
so I'm going to use the new
they
cottage.
get all kinds of training there.
I'm going to use the new cottage colors in vintage pink. It does have a built-in sealer, so you occasionally have to mix it up. Be careful when you're painting your mold that you don't push down too hard. Otherwise, you're going to lose all the detail.
You guys, this is getting some crackle.
What?
I don't think I'm going to be able to do a second coat. I have it on here thick enough.
I think this is going to get clear wax.
In the time allotted, we got like 2 minutes-ish.
I'm not going to dirty wax this on live TV.
And I would stay late, except for we've been going 100 miles a minute since we got home, and I need to go to bed.
We have a date with the TV and some snacks.
Oh, guys, if you're interested, I'd love to share it with you if you want to know at all. But with the Hashimoto's, I've not been eating anything gluten, and nothing with added processed sugars. I guess that's not true because what is it? There's a brown sugar I use that I guess would be considered processed, but it's got fiber and
it's not brown sugar.
It doesn't spike an insulin response in your body.
It's not real sugar.
Yeah.
It's like a fake sugar, but he makes sticky toffee pudding.
Yeah, I have a really good. I love when we were in England. I loved sticky toffee pudding, and I've figured out, and there was a really good recipe with a good base to it, and I've amended it a little bit, and it's delicious. Doesn't even taste like you're not eating like the real thing. So if you're interested, we'll share it out there. I promise I'm going to give you that close-up I said I would.
Lisa says she's using vintage pink tonight too. It's a really good pink. It's not bubblegum pink.
On camera, a lot of times it looks almost white.
Yeah, it's a really
but it's
light,
definitely
soft
pink. Definitely probably pink.
Definitely probably pink.
Jack was right. He was asking me over there. He's like, Dad, is that going to be your new catchphrase?
Leslie said she'd love for you to share. So maybe next week we'll do a video, like a little quick short video, and we'll show you how to make it because it is really good. If nothing else, the toffee sauce is amazing, and it's only sweetened with maple syrup, which is a superfood.
Maple syrup which has a lot of sugar in it, but your body processes it almost like honey. Not quite the same as honey. Honey's really good for you too, actually. So antioxidants in it. But anyway, we could go on and on about how to eat stuff, but I've been finding lots of things out and thought I would share. Okay.
How's your
I
paint
feel like
going?
this is dry enough. I can come show you. Imagine this. I think I'm just going to white wax it. It's got some good crackle up through here. I'm going to just let it dry overnight, probably till Tuesday, because we're going to be playing Monday.
Monday is 4th of July. We'll be painting on Tuesday. So if you ordered anything that's going to be painted from last week or this week, it'll ship Tuesday and beyond. We'll ship oldest orders first. We just got to get everything painted. It'll probably actually ship out Wednesday to let everything dry.
You see the crackle I got on that?
Caitlin, I'm using vintage pink, and Zeb mixed white swan with little black dress, and we're using a Klingon R20. Zeb, what's your brush?
I think mine
She's
is
probably
the R.
dropping it in the
I
description.
think mine is the R20.
No, mine's the R20. Yours is the F20?
Maybe. It's the little guy. It's got too much paint on the handle.
I also use the cameo mold, Caitlin, and the air dry clay. They love that finish. That looks cool. Yeah, I think it definitely is an upgrade from the 1995 mosaic. It looks kind of like a relic now, which I love. I'll show this up to you.
White waxed. This is going to be good. So watch out for that video. Probably Tuesday. We'll have that out. We'll show you finishing all these things, and we might even sneak that big old huge urn in there, because I got to. Jamie's rule when I've been thrifting with her lately is, hey, I know you're working at the church, but I don't want to paint all this stuff that you've been thrifting.
So this is kind of boring at this point, but when I put the dark wax and make this a dirty pink, it's going to be gorgeous. It will get one more coat to cover up this darker top coat, and then I will add dark wax, and she will be good to go. And I think it's going to go from like a boring pot to something kind of Victorian looking. I love the cameo mold.
Needs another coat. That top is...
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, okay.
If you want to
time for bed.
If you want to buy the paint products you saw us use today, visit JamiRayVintage.com, or you can shop our thrift haul, clothing, face wash, bath and beauty, a million things. It all supports our channel. And if you like this video, please hit that share button, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY.
Love you guys. Have a great 4th of July. If you're here in the States, stay safe. And we will have an edited video out Tuesday, and we'll see you live on Wednesday.
Yep.
And don't miss out on the IOD sale. Bye, guys.
Go check it out. It's a good one. Never seen it before like this.